anything again?
Yeah, never ask me for anything again, ever. Or one of my favorite ones is the one Dalton did, where it's like, due to the unfortunate passing of Luigi, he will not be in Smash Ultimate.
I forgot about that one.
Apparently people took that really seriously, he was telling me, and I was like, oh no. And they were like, what? No, Luigi's in Smash.
He's joke. He's practically joke.
Paddle from Pong? We joked about that earlier, actually, today.
Yeah, Tetris Piece and Paddle from Pong are two of my,
I would be okay with Tetris Piece.
Yeah, those are like my two, like, wacky choices, basically.
Isn't Pong technically already in the game as an assist trophy, too?
Well, that's the Nintendo-branded one they did, yeah.
Well, they're not gonna put Pong in, then.
Well, it's an assist trophy, but yeah. I missed my level 3 attack.
Luigi is okay. I forgot about that tweet. It's okay. He's fine.
Oh god, it's Blob. Amorphous Blob is ready for war. 2 blobs.
This looks like Summon Skull from Yu-Gi-Oh.
Holy shit, this boss is way more aggro in this version. Holy shit, by a ton. This boss was a joke in the TurboGrafx version.
Or maybe you just got really lucky in that version?
I don't know, I played that version a couple times, even off stream. Poof, there we go.
Not bad.
Just for the sword attack. Alright, we have Bosk and the final stage.
May I help you?
And I've never seen the final stage, so...
Sakura wants to piss people off. You can put in Pink Gold Peach. I still don't understand that decision. If Pink Gold Peach is on the table, then that means Amethyst Waluigi is also available.
Oh, if only that was a real thing.
I've accepted the fact that Super Mario Party is not getting DLC 20 Dragon. It's just not happening at this point. Apparently there was a
really
rumor.
Gotten it by now if it was going to.
Like there was a rumor that they were supposed to do DLC at one point, and then it was like, oh, it turns out that was like canceled or something before it even got leaked or whatever.
The game didn't sell well enough.
It really didn't.
It was a step in the right direction for Mario Party, though, to come back to
I don't really get the ally system in that game that they tried doing.
Well, that's because it's from, like, Star Rush, which was okay, but not Mario Party.
Yeah, but that's what I'm getting at. Like, why do I need this person to get this on the dice instead of just rolling dice?
It was to add a different element of strategy, which I understand the need for that.
No, I get that too, but, like, I don't know. I feel like it doesn't really fit Mario Party. For 8 games, you do not need to change the dice, and it works just fine. You have plenty of ways to strategize.
People at Nintendo are like, don't just keep releasing the same thing. You gotta do something
Oh, of
new.
course. No, I totally get that too. Yet they do that with Star Fox every time.
It's because Star Fox, I don't know what the fuck they want to do with that series.
Here's Star Fox 1, here's Star Fox 1 64, here's Star Fox 1 Wii U. The next Star Fox game is also going to be Star Fox 1.
The worst part is you're joking, but you're probably not wrong.
No, I'm probably right about that. That's the worst part. As much as I really want to do a Star Fox game, I've just accepted it. That and probably F-Zero I've also accepted. For years, I have been asking for the Captain Falcon Platinum game. where you beat the shit out of people and drive the car, but that's never happening.
Well, like that dream, that fever dream I had that I described on Twitter, the one about like turning into like a quasi beat 'em up kind of like Crawl. Like I think that would actually work out as a fun like either solo Captain Falcon mode or as like a multiplayer mode that's not just pure racing.
Captain Falcon Yakuza style game. Yeah, alright, now I'm sold.
Yeah, now you're talking the language.
Captain Falcon meets all the various racers in the city and just has to do stupid stuff with them. Like, Mr. What's his name? EAD is trying to bake a cake, like in that one scene.
Oh, God, yeah.
So you have to get the ingredients for him.
Oh, right. This is a big boy. I don't have any bombs. I can't fire bombs. Oh, shit.
Would you be able to quick kill him if you just ran up to him and stabbed him?
It definitely speeds up the process, but he's got that wave attack I want to avoid first. There we go. All right, the 6 stages are down. Let's go. I've never seen the 7th stage.
Who would even be Falcon's Majima?
Oh, hang on.
At that
Anime
point?
is happening.
Oh, there's an actual cutscene.
Duran had defeated the 6 Dark Generals and protected the 6 continents of Mistral, but the High Priest Sornball...
Where did this plot come from?
...construction of the Dark Tower over the seal of Deoric. With this tower to magnify his force, Sornball will be able to resurrect the evil god Deoric.
So I saw someone ask, Yakuza Mario Kart, it already exists!
Yeah, that's
real!
That's in Yakuza 7. It's a mode in Yakuza 7.
That's a real game.
God, do I buy one last continue or do I top off everything?
What do you think is more important?
I think that answers your question. I bought the shield, right? I hope so.
Probably. I was reading chat.
I did. Okay. Alright, I've heard from Scoot that this stage is awful.
Probably. I don't know, it might be different on this version.
I mean, it is the last stage of a game. I would assume it would be somewhat difficult.
I love when Yakuza 7 advertised, though, chat, that, like, oh, hey, we're gonna be a turn-based RPG, and everyone thought they were joking because they revealed it on April Fools, and then it was like, no, this is real. What a fucking master jape.
Well, this stage stepped it up a little bit.
And you know what's even better than Yakuza 7 being like a dragon, as they say, which is the Japanese name for it, but the best part about that is that it's basically Dragon Quest, and the main character even says so. But there is a Dragon Quest knockoff that already exists in the series in Zero, so both of them simultaneously exist.
Oh god, what's happening? Oh, okay. Every mini-boss is back.
I was gonna say, it seems like a
Everyone
boss
is
rush time.
here! I just hope there's not an actual boss rush. That would suck. Well, this is some movement I didn't expect to have to
This is
do.
awful. I hate this.
Oh, buddy.
Can you touch the chain, or is the chain not allowed?
Nope, chain's not allowed.
Ugh, gross.
Oh, fuck, and there was health on screen. Shit. We're fucked. We're fucked, dude.
This stage is really bad. I see what Scoop means.
I mean, it's the last stage of the game. I gotta step it up somehow.
Yakuza, you play them in order. You play 0, Kiwami, Kiwami 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Shit, it's dumb. It's dumb jump.
The storyline is very coherent, you know. It's like you'll really understand it, because like you will be very lost if you don't play one of the games. Because 2 kind of picks up immediately after like one like ended.
Yeah, 0 and 1 have a huge gap because 0 was made like years later.
Years later.
But then like 1 and 2 are like 6 months apart, maybe.
Man, what a wild game Kiwami 2 was. There are so many parts of that game that I still think about. I'm just like, holy shit, how'd they get away with this?
Oh, shit.
Oh, final boss?
Looking like it. It's Sigma.
Sigma 2. You could theoretically skip 0. Nah, you don't want to do that. That's a mistake.
You could theoretically skip it, but it's one of the better ones. Honestly, like, it was a really good entry point.
It is a super good entry point. Let me tell you, if I had played Kiwami before playing 0, I wouldn't have probably played the rest of the games. I probably would have said, well, this is not very good. I think I'm good not touching the series again. That's how much I really was not a fan of Kiwami.
Well, if that was
You
the
win?
final boss, we won.
You did it!
Did we actually? No, we didn't.
May I help you?
Was Kiwami bad? Kiwami, it's not that the game is bad, it's that the game decided to be too faithful to the original game, and that makes it bad, I would say. Because you're trying to do a lot of things different, but at the same time you don't want to do anything different, so it's like, okay, well this is still like stinks of the first game, because I didn't know what they were doing at the time, and then you also have to factor in some other weird changes, like the bosses regenerate health randomly, which is stupid.
Alright, let's see. This has got to be like the final boss, right? It can't be a full stage. It's a
Kiwami 2 is worse.
full stage. But I can't move.
I'd
Oh, no, it's
like
not.
to hear why you said Kiwami 2 is worse.
I am the goddess Luxia. I have been watching over this land from the beginning of time. Now is the only time you will be able to defeat Diorc when he has not yet recovered his true strength. I will give you what power I have left so you may defeat Diorc.
Super weapon?
Go now, Duran, to fight and save Mistral.
Super armor?
I don't know what that did, if anything.
Were the orbitals always there, or?
I bought, that's the level 2 shield that I bought.
Okay.
Well, this looks to be the final boss then.
Oh, that fire doesn't look like you can destroy it.
No.
Can you?
Fire is part of his attacks by the looks of it.
It gave you back all your weapon power, apparently? That's
No,
nice.
I bought the shield so that I don't lose weapon if I...
Now, apparently you were missing, like, 1 power.
Where's his weakness? I can't really tell.
I think it's his face,
It's like his arm.
legs, the shins. Ooh, I like this color scheme.
Well, I'm trying my best to get rid of it, so I hate to disappoint you. There's no way that's it. Oh, this is looking Final Form-ish.
Yeah, this is way too easy to be final boss. Like the other boss before was harder. What the fuck is this? Yo.
Is this a giant pig head? Oh shit, it's a fucking enemy from Doom.
It does kind of look like the imp. You don't lose power when taking a hit either. Ooh.
Well, that's a nice change of pace.
A little flashy, this boss, but okay.
I mean, that's what, because he takes up most of the screen, that's why. Oh god, that doesn't look good. Yeah, sure enough, I'm actually not losing power.
I'll put a seizure warning on this for the VOD.
There's no way that's it. That's a death sound.
That's it?
I'm flying away.
Yeah, that's it. You did it. Nice.
Hey! Here comes the sun lasers.
It's alright.
I feel like some of the stage bosses were harder than the final boss.
Honestly, yes. But it might just be that because they gave you infinite power.
And now I've turned into a normal dude.
A normal anime man.
I'm a normal anime today.
You could tell I was the main character because of the color of my hair.
And there's the shopkeeper. Excited that we saved the world. Through the power of giving her money. And now they anime kiss. By which I mean they cause a seizure, apparently. Well, there you go. We beat Lords of Thunder. Hell yeah. Didn't beat Gradius 3 tonight, but we beat Lords of Thunder. I'll take that.
You beat a game. I take it you're gonna mark both versions as cleared.
I'm debating that because, like, the certain parts seemed harder, and then certain parts seemed easier. It was really inconsistent.
But also, can you even beat it if it's gonna crash?
True. There you go. First game that we've beaten of the year. This game didn't have checkpoints, so you beat the harder of the two, methinks. Oh, that's a fair point. I forgot about that.
Very true. I forgot about that too. We didn't really die too much other than, like, the gray stage you were saying?
Yeah, the gray stage we died a couple times. But we were lucky enough that we had enough money that we basically got our continues back. I can't tell if I felt that was easier or harder. It's really weird. But I guess I also played it enough that I kind of knew what to do against the main bosses. So, I don't know. I might count both done, just because, like you said, I can't guarantee that the TurboGrafx CD won't crash again. First game clear of the year and the decade. Ooh, good point.
Take that, Wily Wars.
Yeah, well, that was unexpected. Well, there you go. Oops. As always, I left the damn art transition on. Well, unexpected, but I'll take it. We did actually beat a game tonight. And a little bit later than I wanted to end, but we did it. Oh, wait, no, the anime cutscene is here.
The once peaceful land of Mistral was about to be plunged into a time of death and turmoil. From the darkest reaches of the land,
narration.
The army of the Garuda Empire, under the command of High Priest Sornbul and the 6 Dark Generals, had begun the invasion of Mistral. Not since the Battle of the Gods during the time of the sword had the beautiful countries of Mistral seen such savage destruction. In this battle, the legendary knight Drac with the goddess Luxina had sealed the evil god Deoric deep under the 6 continents of Mistral. The Garuda Empire's intention was to resurrect the evil god Deoric and to plunge the world into darkness. The people of Mistral fought to stop the invasion, but they were no match against the superior force of the Garuda Empire. As the last hope of the people of Mistral, one knight alone stands to save this land. His name was Duran, the last in the bloodline of the legendary knight Drac. Protected by the mystical armor of Drac, Duran alone confronts Zornbel and the Garuda Empire. Will Duran be able to stop the Garuda Empire, the resurrection of Deoric?
Yo.
The answer was yes. Yes, he would.
I think the armor is blue because he picked it.
Oh, the cutscene armor is defaults to blue.
Oh, okay. Well, it's canon. Congrats on canon ending.
Yay.
You know, John, I gotta say, this was a great stream. You really were the Lords of Thunder, after all.
I was multiple lords and multiple thunder. Still fucking dig the soundtrack though.
Who did the soundtrack?
Someone in the chat earlier said 2 different people did the soundtrack between the different versions, but they were more or less the same compositions.
Gonna add this to my playlist.
Yeah, no, it's up on KH Insider, so Tom,
okay.
He's New Genius, was using the soundtrack for a while to listen to. It's real good.
Nice.
All right, and with that, now we're done. Let's go
to art.
Yeah, let's read a couple quick donations, by which I mean... Sorry. Spiarf says, gerbils. Thanks, Spiarf. Let's go to the art block. We left off with Jumney's picture of Star Bunny Rose John.
That is correct.
Let's start here. TV Show King Party, Monopoly, NHL 97, Zaboomafoo, and Cats with a Z.
I've played the Zaboomafoo game. It's not very good.
So this is most likely the last picture I'll be uploading for today's stream. I honestly wanted to showcase a few of the weird games I currently own. Hopefully I can give them to you at Com Bravo, so you can play them on stream. I already have Zaboomafoo, unless there's a second Zaboomafoo game. Cats, a game where you raise a cat, give it treats, water, yarn balls, water again, and you can also grab it by the scruff of their neck and move them to a different part of the screen for some reason. Zaboomafoo, this one I got at Valley Village. I played it and I honestly couldn't finish it due to how bad it was. Well, looks like your opinion stays on that one, Juker, I guess. NHL 97, the only hockey game that I own, that I know of, that has a first-person camera view? What? God.
That sounds awful.
TV Show King Party, a not-so-good trivia game that's a sequel based on its WiiWare game. Monopoly, one of the best Monopoly games I've ever played, but it's odd there's also Monopoly Streets for Wii. Also, I have a brutal question I want to ask you. In Luigi's Mansion 3, protagonist Luigi Mario is known to be scared very easily. With that in mind, what is the number of times Luigi gets scared throughout the entire game? I would not use that as a brutal question because that is a level of knowledge that no human being should have within reason.
That's a little out there, and like that's not even counting like every time a ghost would spawn.
The real problem is I can't verify that. That's the other problem. These are why I started giving brutal questions like ranges, because that let me do more fun with numbers, but like I try to keep it to things that are easy, that are like could be figured out if you paid enough attention to the industry or whatever, but like that's also like super subjective.
Yeah, even like as jokey as it is, the fourth Scooby-Doo game with the laugh track is actually kind of works, honestly.
211, Jesus. We left off. Here we go. Yakuza Kiwami Secret Boss, Joe, I'm on. Hi, John. Just wanted to quickly share the simple edit I did for the only piece of YouTube content I've managed to make in a long time, which actually relates to my game clearing, my fight with the secret boss. I'll link in another message, but for now, I need to get personal. Feel free to skip if you feel the need to. So I live in Australia, which I'm sure, as you know, is almost entirely on fire. And since my day job is government-mandated volunteer work, I was given 2 weeks off as a result. But then I got the 1-2 punch of catching a virus. Oh no, the day before I had to go to the police station to provide a witness statement about an assault that happened at my night job on the weekends. Then had to visit my grandmother, who's in hospital after a fractured arm she got after Christmas. So yeah, life's been going great. Jesus, Gohan, try to, like, do your best. Like, if you're still down with the virus, like, do your best to, like, just recover if you can. But that's a lot to deal with at once. I'm sorry, dude. Good luck. I refuse to draw Peter Pan with boobs and other small children, so here's a robot shooting lasers at Bruce Campbell. Mamma mia. Thank you for not drawing small children with the boobs. That's a no. Please, yeah, please don't do that.
You could draw small children, comma, with boobs on, you know, like a lady.
Oh no, what's happening in TRG? I'm hanging onto a branch. Oh god, they're all hanging onto me. We're all fucked. Hi, John. Wanted to thank you for the kind words last stream and for liking my art. I have the idea for this piece for years, in fact, since it is based on a different comic called Hang In There, Canada. I always thought that the comic kind of resembled the dynamic between you guys and find it funny even how the nationalities match, with you being Canadian, Tim being American, and Chugga being half Mexican. I'm very happy to finally be able to show you this and hear what you think of it. Best wishes. Yeah, this is probably what would happen, and we would be so fucked. We would be so fucked. Thank you, JVD. Or JDB, rather. Abs. We got the trio during MagFest here. Miss A wanted to take a picture with her natural progress on her guns, but John and Jules, of course, grew to outshine her, showing off their abs just to show off. Miss A's fine, as she's still the only one with a black belt. They all have a tattoo with their tagline. Can you find them without scrolling down? Well, I mean, I see the tat, but I'm not going to zoom in on the crotch, because they're pretty close to the treasure trail there. I see Miss Say's is there. Jules, I don't see. Oh wait, no, there it is, right there. And of course, there's not actually written down there, so I have to actually zoom in and read what they are. Buffton Canadianator John, Buffanella. I'm guessing it's just their nicknames then. Manly Jules Conroy. Yep, there you go. From Naota. Clear goals 2020 and rip my wallet. Oh no, you've actually planned out what games you're buying for the year? Oh man, it must be nice having a small list. So yeah, my goals for this year are already eclipsing what I did last year. So far I completed Control. It was so good that I'm retconning it as my game of the year for 2019. And now Alan Wake and Quantum Break are also on that list. All of this is also on top of my plans to stream every single Kingdom Hearts game as my first big personal project. Real art next time. Now it's a good luck with that. That's a lot to take on there. That's a lot of Kingdom Hearts. You chose this life, John? No, I think this life chose me at this point. I think that's just where things landed. Can I help you? There you go. Now we've got art of the shopkeep. Probably the last picture for tonight's stream. Here's Rosa John as a shop maiden from Lords of Thunder, Sega CD. Also, I wouldn't usually do this, but I am taking... Oh, it's the same message here. Yeah, I'm taking commissions right now, and a portion of what I earn will go towards charities helping everything affected by the recent Australian bushfires. All the details are below on DeviantArt and on Twitter. Yeah, go commission Mel for some art. She does great work. And you will be doing... You will be helping a good cause. Yeah. Since you were playing Hook, I was going to do Rosa John as a fairy. It turns out that killed the VOD. Oops. Is that why she's got the VOD death spell? To be sincere for a moment, I do all this art for the stream mainly as a form of practice. Partially to get used to my new tablet, but mostly just to work on my work ethic. I struggle with depression, and I don't want someone to commission me just for me to leave it on the table for months at a time because I'm too depressed to just get it done. Doing quick sketches like these let me improve without the pressure to produce on a consistent basis, which is paradoxically why I think I'm able to post on a consistent basis. Brains are weird like that. I love the art community here and the low pressure, no judgment atmosphere. Thanks for making this all possible, John. No worry, Tigers. I'm glad that you guys have had fun with doing all these characters. This is why I keep saying, like, I don't mind the booby art, because it's just another thing for you guys to be able to draw. And I know some of you guys, like, will go hard on it, pardon the expression. But, like, I'm glad that people just kind of have fun with doing all this stuff. So if it helps in any way, then honestly, like, it's worth it. I had a couple of people ask me in the past, like, do you mind the fact that you're constantly just drawn as a woman? I'm like, not really. I don't, because, like, it's actually had more good than bad. So, like, I don't fucking care. That's why I always say, draw me however you want. Just have fun with it. All right, we got one last picture here, and that is also Rosa John Tink from Germany. Here's one more Tinkerbell Rosa John, because of course I was gonna draw it. I feel bad for you guys, because you're just like, you're drawing all the Hook art, and then I just switched over and played Lords of Thunder instead.
To be fair, it was for the best.
I mean, we beat
Also,
Lords of Thunder, so I'm happy.
That too, we wouldn't have beat the game.
We would not have beaten Hook tonight, probably not, no. I've used the Backlogger for about 8 years and got my unbeaten percentage from 80 to 65, but I only decided to make a yearly list after John showed off a lot of them on Twitter last year. Here's mine for 2019. This is a very detailed list. Nice. You've even got your ratings for what you want to do on them, whether you beat them or just or completed them. This is really nice. This is very clean compared to my fucking garbage spreadsheets. Physical digital ratio, 51% backloggery score. Nice, nice. Backloggery score, minus 61. Also, that must be quaint. I think mine is currently at minus 500. Or whatever the limit is. Hang on, let's find out. Minus 438 for last year, and I'm currently at minus 52. Doing great. Well, Rosa John did get me to watch your streams. I am afraid to ask how many people are watching the streams now because of A, the booby alert, and B, Rosa John in general. That is a number I'm afraid to find out.
Let us know in the VOD.
How horny on main are you? Like, comment, and subscribe.
Do I need to call the police on you? Because we will, I mean.
Here's John as an Inkling Boy. Thank you for the video you did for me for MagFest. Appreciate it a lot to me and my friends. Also, I'm Rascal from Goldenella. Let's go. Good luck to Goldenella and all the other teams on Friday. Again, for those who did not hear it, the Proton Splat League Season 2 finals are on Friday, starting at 5 o'clock Mountain Time. So that will be Friday's stream. Hope you guys tune in for that. Oh, why is it double-clicking again? Last art check. That's it. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for hanging out tonight. Thanks for letting me just kind of pick games for once, because I normally really don't do that. It was a nice change of pace, even if I kind of... The real challenge I gave myself tonight was, like, pick games you want to play that aren't Ninja Gaiden and Ninja Turtles. That was really more the challenge for myself than anything. So I'm glad we actually played a bunch of games and got far on a bunch of them, too, honestly. We almost beat Gradius 3. We beat Lords of Thunder. We got to the last stage of Punisher. It was an honest try on all those games tonight. But we're gonna have to call it for now, so the question remains, what's our raid message for tonight?
I almost feel like it should be, may I help you?
I saw some people had something from earlier tonight. I was trying to remember what it was. It was something about mouth button, I think. You are the pan.
You are the pan, I like that one too.
Too bad VOD's gonna be dead, but good stream. Well, we'll find out when I post it on YouTube tomorrow.
I don't think we really need to post it to find out, but I mean,
so here's how it's gonna work. So for those who always ask, this is why I cut up the VODs into hour chunks. Because then when shit like this happens, we don't lose the entire stream. Because I don't know if it's gonna mute the part, if it's gonna block it in certain countries, or if it's not gonna have an issue at all.
like if it's super blocked, then we could just cut that part out is the good thing, and then it's like,
Yeah.
aha, remember this part that doesn't exist anymore? Good
Thankfully,
times.
it was a short part, but the
It's probably
joys
like
of having to
20
worry
minutes,
about
probably.
VODs. Yo, I'm still bummed out I can't play that Mighty Morphin Power Rangers for Sega CD game. Because it's literally footage of the show, and Saban will just kill you.
It's a good thing that Joel had already played it in advance, so and like he got super in trouble for that. So yeah, it's a shame because that game was really cool.
You are the pan? I think that works. I am okay with this, with being the pan.
Yes, let the person we're rating know that they are the pan. I'm the pan.
Alright. Yo, one other thing I wanted to play tonight and I didn't end up doing. I got a bunch of Power Rangers games. And guess what? Shermie's playing some Power Rangers. Let's go tell him that he is the pan. Even though he is currently playing as Kimberly. So he is currently the Kim.
She might be pan, I don't judge.
I don't think Amy Jo Johnson is pan, but Kimberly might be.
Begrudgingly, Waluigi, how are you? You are the pan? Am I the pan? Okay. Oh, okay. I see what's going on. Hi, John. Hi, John and company. Hello. Welcome. Mega Nerd, Super Crafter, Always Caterpillar, Play with the J.
Alright, go give Shermie some love.
Heisen, Evil Genius,
I'm gonna go
Low
rest
Average
up.
Cat,
I'll see you
Daniel
guys Friday for
Valentine,
Splatoon and
Seven
Saturday for
Eyes,
Fortune Cookie.
DD Traveler,
Night,
Arcade
everybody.
Park, Super
Nice. Fun stream.
I do this more often, just me picking
I'll
stuff.
say I was gonna suggest that, yeah.
Like it basically still had Fortune Cookie pacing.
Disappointed!
So we'll see.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll be like my new thing for this year. Actually doing what I want.
John actually makes his own decisions for once instead of letting the cookie decide.
No, democracy is what saves me from having to think, Juker. That's why. I'm a sheeple.
Of course.
Now you know my terrible truth. Bye, everybody.
Drama's a sheep.